happens is eventually, when we deploy this super intelligence, it will realize that humans are inefficient. Humans are bodoh lah. And so, because they tahu they're inefficient, they're trying to planet kan.
Move from point A to point B. I want to go to to work. Why do you want to go to work with your car? Why? Because there is no trains to go. Chatter for sebelum kita bermasuk. Yeah. Anyhow. Start from the top. Yeah. So welcome to our 7th episode. Is it? 7th episode of Sidang. Hi, it's me, Luqman. So today we will be discussing on the topic that is very much jadi buzzword lah for hot topic. Hot topic for, I think, dekat dalam negara pun sama.
Panas guys.
Panas. Dekat dalam isu international pun sama. Even dekat dalam isu office pun sama. Perkara ni sangatlah hangat diperdebatkan dan dibincangkan lah. Tapi before we can dive into the main grade of topic, I wanted to address some elephant in the room lah. First elephant in the room is obviously because of my previous research on how we approach this podcast. I think it's much better we use a mix of multilingual aspect lah. I'm gonna utilize both English and also Malay in our podcast.
I will speak Chinese.
Speak Chinese, Tamil, Dayak language, any of the Dayak language also can lah, boleh lah. So we make it as accessible as possible to the Malaysian. So for Malaysia, from Malaysian to Malaysia, from Asia Pacific to Asia Pacific. KSI, it's in the name, it's in the game. So the second elephant in the room is we have the global AI, our global green AI summit and digital technology something on Monday, is it?
Yeah, recently.
Yeah, attended by
AI speakers, AI experts.
Yeah, and officiated by, I think, the YBTPM.
Yeah, the
Prime Minister Fadilah Yusof.
And then we had Ayarnya Murthy, this founder, billionaire.
A billionaire, like a literal billionaire. Actual billionaire.
Experts. AI experts everywhere.
So, what do you think of the event?
AI events are many these days. Fun fact, I've been to so many this year. I am a certified AI trainer, so I do go to a lot of AI events. It sounds like AI is everywhere, right? Like buzzwords. It's like a buzzword. But in actual fact, there are actually very few AI events. It's one of those things yang apa? There are many, right? Because I've been to so many of them. I've been to the really big ones, and I spoke at the big ones also. There's so many AI events. So that's why the event that we did, ramai orang datang, and also ramai people stay sampai at the end. But this is one of the things where there are not that many AI events actually in Malaysia. Ada lah, like you have AI business events, but it's always organized by a company. So they sell products. But our event is actually not. I mean, it's organized by us, KSI, but we are convener of experts, government, corporation, technology, startups. So, learn a lot, and we're going to maybe touch on these things lah in this episode. Episode is on AI, artificial intelligence.
Yes.
Before we jump into this topic, Luqman.
Dua kali before tu. Before.
Because topic ni besar kan. What this idea of AI experts? Everyone is an AI expert. If everyone is an AI expert, does it mean everyone is really an AI expert or not really?
Before we start this tu dah 3 kali before. Me and Zaim, kita ada discuss lah apa berkenaan dengan satu fenomena sosial, fenomena masyarakat, which is a Dunning-Kruger effect. I implore our audience to Google this and see the graph itself, because it's hard to describe verbally lah. Obviously, if we have more budget, we can show you right there. But as of right now, we have to make do. So apa pun, so the Dunning-Kruger effect is described as the less you know about a certain topic, or certain subject matter, the more confident you are. The more confident you are about the topic. But the degree of confidence will drop once you actually have some expertise and gain some knowledge. Right? So the graph will go like this. Alright. Okay. And then we have the Mount Stupid. Right. Mount Stupid is at the peak of your confidence, but at the minimum amount of knowledge. There's a mismatch. The confidence and the expertise on the subject matter itself. So that's the Dunning-Kruger effect lah.
The less you know,
Uh-huh.
the more you talk.
Yes.
The more you know, the less you talk.
True.
Tu dia punya summary. Actually, the AI ni dah lama actually we want to talk about since episode 1 tu dah nak export. Then Kruger lah, we know, I think the two of us, we know more than the average person lah. No one will notice. Someone want to talk about this dah lama lah. Tapi I think Danny Kruger lah is like, we know a bit more than the average person. Therefore, we are afraid that whatever we say will be wrong. Okay? So that's number one. Number two is, this episode would not be able to cover everything on AI. It's impossible. AI is so broad. Number three, AI is, if you read news, and AI keeps changing every day. So whatever that we see today, which is 18 December 2025, might be outdated next week, or might be outdated in January 2026. But hopefully we can touch maybe the principles lah, high-level principles, and maybe what is AI, how does it work, why does it work, what is important, and maybe the bit of future prediction on AI. Just some caveats before we.
Yeah. I think the reason also why we feel that it is important for us to include or to make the Dunning-Kruger effect as the main theme of our conversation in AI, because even during waktu kita punya event to the Green Global AI, I'm not to say that they are not expert by any means. They are experts, rightfully so, right? But experts in terms of getting the certification is different than have an actual experience in the field, right? The difference between, say, for example, a farmer who knows how to plant the best and optimal way to plant the paddy as compared to people in Frame, for example, Frame or Mardi. That know all the theoretical punya stuff lah. Mardi. Tourism. Sama lah, same tree.
Confident je kan.
Google. So that's the difference lah. So waktu event tu, what I noticed personally, I don't know about you, Zaim. I noticed they're talking in terms of basically the expert at laying the fact sheet. Not fact sheet lah, the spec sheet. Yeah, don't bagi tahu, okay, this ChatGPT model can do this and this and this, and what does it mean to our firm, and how much is consumed, the energy, how much water it consumed, and this model, the data center, they are amazing at reciting the spec sheet. But the job of us, right, wanted to know how does this reflect on our current society right now? Will it change anything, like meaningfully, right? Like the advancement, for example, the advancement in chip. The advancement in chip means one thing first. The first people that really, the first public people that felt the impact, the progress of chip is not companies. It's not companies. It's the gamers. Because they wanted to test out the hardware.
GPUs.
Then only after that, it goes to adopted by the corporation and the enterprise lah. And there's a gap lah maksudnya. There's a gap between the actual advancement and apa reflection. But during the our own event itself, they rarely touch about okay. Then how does it dictate the work relation, the productivity level, and with the reduction of jobs, the reduction of this kind of they proudly say that, or they proudly say to me lah, you MC later when we have AI, your job will be gone.
Yeah. This comment, very common.
And the job will be gone. And then they feel like, oh, it will be such a huge reduction of cost for the company. But on a macro level, with the reduction of, say for example, for MC, all this middle job, the call centers, it mean one thing. A huge chunk of work sector gonna be hilang lah.
Yeah.
Poof. Macam tu.
So let's get into this. So I think we have to define the terms first. AI in simple terms is machine mimicking human intelligence. Analyzing, summarizing, emotional intelligence, critical intelligence, musical intelligence, creative intelligence. Yeah. So essentially it's machines being able to mimic or follow or copy or imitate human intelligence. Okay? So that's AI. And actually AI before ChatGPT 3, which is 2022 November, kita dah guna lama dah AI ni. We've been using AI for the longest time. If you use Waze, right, that's AI.
Yeah.
The ability of the Waze app to tell you based on the live data of the traffic right now, what is the fastest way to go to your destination. That is AI. Netflix algorithm punya recommendation. That's clear cut AI. Lama lah actually we gonna watch Netflix. The recommended is these things don't happen by accident.
Yeah.
The recommendation is actually based on machine learning your behavior and your habits.
Yeah.
They recommend. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, they all use AI. And these are all clear-cut examples of AI. It's always been there. In fact, kalau it's not history, AI the term. So before this dah lama dah. From the very beginning, from the Aristotle time, we have already been talking about logic. Logic. And then in the lot of philosophers, which we don't have time to go into lah, the Enlightenment period, Bayes' theorem, rationality, logic. Up until 1955, the term was actually coined. 1956, we had the McCarthy labs try to test the most basic level of AI. So the term itself, 1955, 1956. So it's a long time, man. It's not even something that's new, it's old. The people that have started AI in the beginning already did that. I'll give you a quick snapshot of the timeline. Because I actually do training on AI, so I actually have a slide, but I can't show the slide now.
Yeah.
It's super not interesting lah. Actually, pernah orang pernah saya kata, oh Zaim benda ni boring. History pun kena tahu sikit lah. If you look at history, then what's the point? So 1955, 56 is the first ever use of AI lah. The term. Then there's this guy, which is I think Luqman's favorite, Alan Turing, which is a code breaker in the 1940s. Mathematician.
Yeah.
And the movie was like that.
Yeah, he broke Enigma. Yeah.
It's a movie about him, right? By Benedict Cumberbatch in 2019. Fun fact.
What's the movie name? Title? Beautiful Mind. Beautiful Mind. That's a Nash.
2019.
Imitation Game. I think so.
So during his came out this test. Test basically is a test to tell whether the person that you're interacting with, whether that person is a human or not. So that's a Turing test. Do I know if I'm talking to someone whether that person is a robot or not? So the last time memang clear cut lah. If you talk about robot, you can tell it's a robot. But now it's getting harder.
Betul.
1966. Eliza, chatbot. The very first one.
Oh yeah.
Very first chatbot. 1966. The first chatbot. And the chatbot is very funny. And dia punya, there's a picture here, but I'll read for you. Dia punya conversation. Eliza says, is something troubling you? Men are all alike. Like that. What is the connection? Do you suppose? You. There's always they are always bugging us about something or other. So it's very basic chatbot. And but even by the time 1966, students that were using chatbot in US, they were so blown away by this chatbot. They were talking to this chatbot. And the founder of this chatbot, this is I can't remember his name. But the founder of this chatbot what happened was, dia kasih dia punya secretary tau. Guna. The secretary told him, can you please leave the room? I want to use it by myself.
Sure.
Yes.
Damn.
It's the start of the phenomenon for, I think, the Eliza. There's a phenomenon where people basically are attached to the chatbot, AI. And if we have time, we can talk about how people are falling in love with chatbots. Also, it's called the Eliza effect.
Eliza effect.
Eliza effect.
Mm.
So basically, it's bila you cannot tell or you feel that the thing you're talking to is actually human. You cannot tell anymore.
Indistinguishable lah.
Indistinguishable.
Pass the Turing test lah.
Pass the test. You were not able to distinguish whether
Yeah.
you're not able to distinguish whether this is all.
Yeah.
Okay? Super duper interesting. The guy's name is Joseph Wiesenbaum. It's a German guy that fled, I think, from Germany to US masa World War II. He's the founder of Eliza chatbot.
Joseph is
Wiesenbaum. German.
Yeah, German.
Went to, like many Germans lah, during World War II kan, they ran away to US.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then after that, you have the period is complicated lah, but it's basically GoFi. Good old fashioned AI. GOFAI. Basically symbols and rules. If I say A, you do B, you do A. So that's basically I dulu. In Japan, a lot of development. In US, a lot of development. But first AI need to happen. Companies put in so much money into AI, a lot of hype, tak boleh deliver. Oh yeah. So that's what we call AI winter.
So are we living in an AI winter? Okay.
Yeah. That was the first one.
Yeah.
The first AI winter happened from 60s to 70s. And then there was a bit of revival because of Japan. Japan invested in GoFi and ada revival sikit . In 80s pula, banyak gila hype. In 90s, another AI winter. AI winter basically means tak ada duit masuk. No research funds and grants. No funding for startups to do AI development. So start lah. Until the period where you have man versus machine. Gary Kasparov 1997 versus IBM Deep Blue. Gary Kasparov is obviously the grandmaster of chess. And dia lawan dengan the chess.
The Soviet legend.
Soviet legend and Russian legend, right? And he basically fought against IBM Deep Blue chess. And dia kalah. I think he cried during that match. Okay. And then 2006, Jeffrey Hinton. This is a name that I think you guys need to be familiar with. Jeffrey Hinton, the godfather of AI. To be exact, the father of neural networks.
Neural networks.
Deep learning lah.
Deep learning.
He came up with, he basically popularized deep learning neural networks, which we'll talk about later on, technical scale. 2011, dah banyak lah. If you notice tadi we talk about 55, right? Tiba sekarang dah macam pancak gila lah. A lot of things happening already. 2011, Jeopardy. They show Jeopardy. Kalau Malaysia tak ada kan? Tak ada equivalent Jeopardy.
No, we only have Roda Impian lah. Wang besar.
So Roda Impian in US is called Jeopardy.
Yeah, kind of lah. F untuk maaf.
IBM Watson.
Yeah, Watson. Yeah.
The two best Jeopardy players and best players kalah. 11. Okay, tak ada lagi. 2016. Now this is crazy. Go, G-O. The game Go is actually East Asian
Korean
game lah.
Yeah.
I guess East Asian is right the way, guys. But it's also played in other parts of East Asia, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, Korean, correct. So, Go is a very hard game to play, Numan. We think chess is easy. That is chess lah, actually. Compared to Go. Go susah gila, right?
Because if I'm not mistaken, it rely on almost infinite permutation.
Yeah. Dia macam the board is big.
Yeah.
Okay, the board is big and then you play.
Yeah.
There's so many different
Combination of yeah.
So people if you say Dr. Mahdi plays 3-dimensional chess.
Hmm.
No, he plays Go.
Yeah.
2016, the Korean best player,
Mm.
sorry, I don't think it's Korean. I don't know lah. The best Go player,
Mhm.
he lost to AlphaGo.
AlphaGo.
AlphaGo was eventually, I think, DeepMind lah, Google DeepMind.
Mm.
Okay, so dah nampak people are losing to machines. Scary times, right?
Mm.
2022, November. GPT-3 came out, but before that actually Luqman dah ada dah, ChatGPT dah ada. Tapi dia call ChatGPT, dia call GPT-1, GPT-2.
Mm.
GPT-1, GPT-2, ChatGPT came out in 2022.
Mm.
Dah betul. Wow, I can use ChatGPT. Remember that the first time you use ChatGPT was so good.
Yeah, yeah,
Macam, kan?
yeah.
Salah lah.
Betul.
You cannot use the internet, kan tak?
Yeah, yeah, true,
All
true.
information is only relevant up until
20, yeah, 2021.
semua kan.
Yeah.
So that's some history of AI. Crash course cepat gila, but I wanted to give you a snapshot because AI is old.
Old.
It's very old.
Mm.
Kan? It's not something yang is new. Dah lama dah.
Mm.
Apa sih lumayan ni?
It's okay, you can continue. I love to learn more. Yeah. Yeah, give a sort of context to this.
So I want to introduce a very important terms, three terms. Okay. AI we learned already what's AI. It's basically defined by mimicking ataupun input the machine tu dia ikut perangai manusia ataupun intelligence. Intelligence is
Kecerdasan.
kecerdasan
Bahasa
kecerdasan buatan.
Ya. Kosakata madani ni kita kena faham. Kita kena ikut. Semua lah saya. Sayang.
To be fair, I'm Ibrahim AI. I'm not Ibrahim AI has done a lot for AI development.
Yeah.
If we have time, Umar. If we have time, I'll talk about it lah later. Time lah.
Yeah.
Okay. AI dah tahu dah. Ways, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook semua ni is actually narrow AI, Aluman. One. Why is it called narrow AI? Sebab dia boleh buat satu benda je.
Satu benda?
Benda je. You cannot ask this to cook. Okay.
Betul.
Tak ada.
Apa the niche purpose punya
Niche.
Narrow.
Okay. Then there's a concept called AGI. Artificial General Intelligence. And basically artificial intelligence is, if for example ni Waze boleh buat benda lain. Waze can also show dan sepak bola hantu is level 4 kan.
Dia number 4.
Sama je lah. Nasi lemak, burung hantu, level 4. Okay. So you go deeper. So that's why, be careful when you use the word AI. When people ask you, hey, AI, you ask them back, what AI are you talking about? Is it generative AI? Kan? Faham so far? Free people understand. Macam dia kuliah sekarang.
Betul. Tak apa. Okay.
Kuliah KSI. Energy Innovation. Okay. Ada kita use. Under ni pula, under generative AI, you have this thing called LLM. Allah.
LLM lah benda.
Large Language Model.
Large Language Model.
And generative LLM basically is text. Is basically ChatGPT. Text. Bukan apa-apa, just text. Right? So when you use chatbot, you use chatbot tu, and ChatGPT, that's LLM. Is bukan Sora. Sora contohnya Sora is for video. Itu different. Okay? LLM is text. Let me just quickly talk about LLM ni. To make it simple lah. So LLM, when you use ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Copilot ni, this LLM is not alive, Anuman.
Not live.
Not alive. Human beings. Okay. Dia is just a tool. And to make it simple for you guys is they are predicting. Text predictor. They predict. So why do they sound so good? It's because they get all. Okay. LLM ni how it works is they get all data from around the world. They put the machine. Dia pandai gila. Ajar. Then after that, they use the data to predict the text in your LLM. So the prediction usually, contoh prediction. Luqman likes to wear hat.
Hat.
That's the highest probability of prediction. Now boleh je cakap Luqman likes to wear skirt. Not really lah.
Yeah.
Not
I
really.
might, but it might.
The probability is like 5% lah.
Yeah, 5% lah.
Tapi probability of wearing hat is about 90%.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's essentially how it works. That's why sometimes bila dia buat benda ni, the words are quite common. The words dalam ChatGPT tu betul. It's salah. It's factually correct.
Wrong.
Because it's predicting.
Mm.
And so what happens is when you salah, kita panggil hallucination. The benda tu dia hallucinate. It's not thinking straight. You cannot think forward actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a quick crash course on AI. On AI.
Yeah.
Why is it important?
Yeah.
This is very important. Why is it important? This is very important. AI for people like you, rakyat balhai, people know, everyday people is simple. Nowadays kita guna Word document, PowerPoint, Excel, Chrome, Canva. Okay, but it is expected lah.
Yeah.
You have to learn how to use. You have to know how to use this, especially if you're a knowledge worker ataupun you're professional. Now in the future, when I say future now, even now, sekarang 2025, your bosses, your employees, your employer will expect you to know how to use AI. When they say AI, basically they mean generative AI lah. Prompting. So that's at the most fundamental level lah. Is that please, if you can, spend time to learn to use AI. Spend time to experiment music. I can talk about it towards the end about tips to use AI sebenarnya.
Yeah.
Tapi I'm going to stop here because tadi ada kuliah lah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kuliah Strategy Innovation KSI.
Intermission technical problem.
Leave this off lah.
Yeah, cannot. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. So ni pun sama lah.
2 tabs.
2 tabs Okay.
Better lah. Then ada okay, move on. Okay, no worries.
Okay, no worries. That's why we need more than one laptop lah sebenarnya. Yeah. Chromebook. So apa pun. Crash course lah. Crash course. Apa? Join okay, jap. Moment banyak sangat notification sini. Okay, apa pun. Thank you Zaim for the I think lengthy but needed context lah.
Yeah.
Because people normally lah when people talk about AI ke apa ke kan, diorang just talking about the new recent thing lah, new recent app lah.
Sembang je lah.
Sembang kan, apa lah, oh I can use this lah, I can use that lah, it's so wonderful lah. But we want to know the nitty-gritty.
Yeah.
And because even if you treat AI like an enemy,
yeah,
you need to know the enemy.
You need to do that.
You need to know the enemy. You need to know how it works lah.
Yeah.
But I want to give you this is something that I just came out tadi give you a thought puzzle lah.
Okay.
Right. The thought puzzle is like this. I put you in a room in a country that have a dictator so afraid of the number 2. Right. So afraid of number 2. So in whatever occurrence ke, whatever thing, you must not say the number 2. Right, number 2, whatever number 2, the concept number 2 is completely banned. Yeah, you're gonna get unalived. Right? Unalive. You're gonna get unalive. So they letak you in a I put you in that room. So right beside you is a calculator.
Okay,
a calculator. So I just want to test lah. So right beside me is an say the Gestapo lah. Right? Say holding a gun. Super Soaker. To you, also to the calculator.
Kita pun kena.
Yeah, kita kena. Right. So I ask both of you, the calculator and you, what's 1 plus 1? The calculator will state 2. Bam! Kena lah. But you, as a thinking human being, what would you do? Would you say in the number 2?
Can I spell it out? 2TWO.
Any concept? Yeah, kena.
Just keep quiet.
Keep quiet, huh? So the reason why I give you this thought puzzle, because you and me, we at least we have intelligence. We have intelligence.
Yeah.
And intelligence mean a lot of things lah. The ultimate form of real intelligence, instead of artificial intelligence, is one, thinking rationally, able to understand heuristic processes. I would explain, but this concept is not relevant to you lah. I just want to tell you what is the need, and able to understand heuristic and know how to know the concept of adduction in reasoning.
Yeah.
And what's the most important quality to an intelligence is self-preservation.
Yep. Betul. Yeah, humans.
Yeah. Yeah. So like for example, like the question just now. Zaim knows the truth.
Yeah.
Zaim knows 1 plus 1 is 2. But for the sake of self-preservation, he bypass the need to answer the thing truthfully and correctly. He choose not to utter the word 2 or give another erroneous answer.
Yeah. Right.
Isn't it?
Right. This is a very good question. Are you going to ask whether machines might act differently to preserve themselves?
Think so.
Based off extinction?
I'm thinking of in a theoretical sense lah, right? Because in the conversation, in the discussion of AI, in the discussion of in the discussion of LLM, so on and so forth, they love to, we love to say that, I'm afraid of the Skynet. Terminator scenario, I'm afraid of some.
Skynet bukan the delivery tu.
Bukan delivery. Yeah.
Skynet yang deliver bukan apa.
We don't want to do any slander or libel. James.
Banyak people don't this movie The younger Gen Z I think tak tengok movie ni sebab this movie is quite old.
Megan.
Megan.
Yeah.
Another one her.
Yeah. But her is not destructive. Yeah. But it is so destructive to my ego as a man because I actually cried in the movie. Yeah, I won't edit this out. Yeah, it's okay to show vulnerability. Apa-apa pun. Anyhow. Yeah, kita selalu cakap lah, kalau diorang jadi robot yang akan bunuh kita kan. And then kalau jadi robot yang bunuh kita, apakah polisi yang kita patut keluarkan untuk save AI dan sebagainya. And I say, why are we assuming that this AI is working at the same thought process as us?
Yeah.
No, not only that lah. We are assuming they're working on a thought process that lower than us.
Yeah.
Which is tak ada self-awareness.
Yeah.
Right?
We
think they tak ada. Yeah. Or they do, but whether we have the capability or not, that's beside the point.
Yeah.
The point is that there's a chance, the chance is non-zero. There's a chance that even if we manage to create an AGI or ASI or KSI, apa-apa pun, whatever the name yang dicuba untuk letakkan, yang this AI will understand the historical paranoia of humanity over their own creation.
Yeah.
It's in the myth. It's in our earliest myth that even in Gilgamesh all these gods are creating humans and the humanity rebel against God, and the story of our own son wanted to murder us.
Yeah.
Wanted to remove us. It exists, the paranoia. So the machine will understand this. It's in the training data, it's in the myth.
Yeah.
It's in everything. Right? So there's a chance that this machine will either feign ignorance.
Yeah.
Said, "Oh, I'm not that stupid."
Yeah.
Or second, sorry. Yeah. Or second, right?
Yeah.
Actively working to fool us.
Yeah. In fact, there's a more recent incident.
Yeah. Anthropic.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
Anthropic is the AI company that runs Claude.
Mm.
Claude is one of the AI tools.
Mm.
The engineer gave the I don't know, it's not Claude, but the model, AI model,
Mm.
a sandbox.
Sandbox. Yeah.
And in the sandbox experiment
Mm-hmm.
is stress test this model.
Mm. Mm.
And what was this model, AI model, it tries to escape
Try to escape, huh?
the environment.
Uh.
And what happened was during in the sandbox experiment, they actually mentioned that this engineer hypothetically
Mm.
is having an affair.
Oh.
And then the AI said like, I'm gonna shut you down. I'm gonna shut you down.
Mm.
I'm simplifying here. I'm trying to shut you down.
Mm.
And then the AI said, if you shut me down, I'm gonna expose your affair.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's this author named Eliza Yudovsky. I don't know what his name. Basically, if you're building, everyone will die. Is the book.
Mm.
Bestseller. Book I think this year.
Mm.
He uses example to say that, oh, this thing is alive. AI is alive. AI is going to destroy us. The rogue.
Rogue.
The battery terminator scenario. Kill us. But there is a more nuanced view for people that say it actually because this you're over interpreting the scenario. You're over interpreting the scenario because first this doesn't have a life. It doesn't have intention. It doesn't have state. Right? And you already give what do you give the information in the first place?
Yeah.
Of course it's going to use it as leverage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do not overread into these things because fundamentally the body tak ada instinct now. Yes, there's no
So to remind you about the tap.
there's intuition.
So
There's no intuition
yeah.
about these things. So basically you're overhyping this story. The story is not as bad as it sounds because even Anthropic actually mentioned that burdening is actually simulated. It's a simulation and it's highly controlled environment. So it's not something to be worried about. But there's two of these AI, I suppose, AI thought leaders. Jeff Eaton, we talked about just now earlier, and what's the other guy's name? Russell Stewart.
Stuart Russell.
Jeff Eaton is the godfather of AI. He popularized backpropagation that led to deep learning. Deep learning is just a nice brand thing. It is backpropagation.
Yeah.
Testing and see whether it works or not. You should do that. Backprop.
Yeah.
Technical you.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. Apa nama? The unqualified expert. Yeah.
Backprop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Itu. See, science term. That Stuart Russell is the guy that wrote the textbook.
Textbook.
The generation of AI technologies.
Oh.
So orang baca textbook itu biasa.
Mm.
The 80s, 90s.
90s.
So two of them actually argue that we are in trouble. That the business scenario is actually real. Because of one thing. Lack of safety and control. AI is a black box. We can assemble it, we build this model, but we actually don't know what's going through inside the black box now. You know that works, right? You know, they build deep learning, right? The app. It's actually built using our brain punya model now. Even we don't know how the brain works, Rahman.
True.
How the brain works.
Yeah.
How did we arrive to this particular thought? No one actually knows, man. So, they saying that kita dah build learning and we can't control it. There's no safety protocol. So they are saying that because this is the issues now, might be a possibility that we're creating our own atomic bomb, our own nuclear bomb that we can't control. There's no safety switch.
Yeah.
And already if it goes under control, it can eventually lead to our device. But that's the doomsday scenario by these two AI top thinkers.
For me, just to set the record straight, I am at the camp of this machine learning, thinking machines punya camp lah. So because for me, I believe that whatever the outcome, the extinction of the humankind, I think it's the best outcome for the for the planet, actually. Yeah, for the planet lah. People can call me eco-fascist, but whatever it is lah. I'm at the camp. But I wanted to ask you this question lah. In those scenario of doomsday, how is it described?
Banyak gila. There's so many. Obviously, we don't know for sure, right? It could be a case where they say 2020, the timeline banyak tau. 2027, 2030, 2040. So it's anywhere between 3 to 13 years from now lah.
Yeah.
If we achieve AI soon. And that bila the other is intelligence ni. And how it happens is interesting. They predict that AI will be used now to develop AI. Okay? So bukan human tau. We code, tapi the coder that build the AI now, they will use the AI to build the next generation of AI. That's how we get super intelligence. And what happens is eventually, when we deploy this super intelligence, you realize that humans are inefficient. Humans are bodoh lah, tak pandai. Humans ni bangah kan. And so, because they tahu dah we're inefficient with destroying the planet kan, it will do potentially a few things. It might control us to stop doing what we're doing. Basically, no jobs. You have to work. AI will do for you. The one is a movie called Wall-E.
Yeah, Wall-E.
So it's interesting. So what happened was, the humans left the planet. They go to a spaceship kan, and then the planet ni is like only machines buat kerja kan. And what happens to the humans? They become fat kan. Yeah. And then they can't even walk because they're so fat. Dia kena naik this like wheelchair, like space chair kan.
Some macam Ogawa, that was space Ogawa. Yeah, all overweight. Yeah.
There's actually potential that AI is like, okay, humans are useless, so just live without doing anything useful. There's a potential. Another scenario is like Terminator lah. Oh, this is useless. Let's exterminate them. Stuart Russell actually talk about the gorilla problem now. The gorilla problem. The gorilla kan actually very smart, right? Among the smartest animals in the kingdom.
Primates,
among the most among the smartest kan.
I think the smartest is us lah.
No, besides us.
Yeah.
Dia amongst the
amongst the yeah.
Boleh tools. Dia pandai lah.
Yeah, can wage war. We call guerrilla tactics.
Dia pandai lah.
Yeah, pandai. Yeah, smart.
When humans came, humans emerged, the gorilla lost their ability to control their fate. They cannot decide whether they can live or not. And so sama lah, this scenario, doomsday ni human, humans will go through the gorilla problem where humans will not be able to choose whether we live or not. Yeah, I know. Sci-fi lah. Okay, for me, so this sounds like sci-fi.
Sci-fi?
I live in a world where they say GPT-5 will change the world. GPT-5 came out 2 months ago. Oh, dude. It's so bad. The glitch, hallucination is bad. Yeah, I don't know if you use it, right? Now Gemini dah naik kan 4.5, taking over. I think you have to be realistic lah. Put the sci-fi away. AI development is slow, and in fact is slowing down because of scaling limitations. We have used all the data in the world already to build LLM. Not even physical AI, just LLM je. And sekarang we run out of data. This is the best we have, Luqman. It's so bad that the free training data dah habis. Now kita kena buat post-training now. Basically what it means is, we're using fake data, we're using any data that we can find, and we only try to run tests in very specific areas. Macam maths. Macam apa lagi science. You know? Benchmarks lah. And then ask, go and do this test versus humans. And you're doing better than human beings. Itu bukan ASI, Luqman. It's not even general intelligence.
Yeah.
Right? Because, so what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of hype when it comes to AI lah. I think, let's be realistic. The next frontier for AI is physical AI. Drones, humanoids, cars.
Integrated with the IoTs.
IoT. Kena you have to have IoT. Connect
Mm.
the thing
Mhm.
outside kan.
Mm.
So I want to I really look forward to the pergi kedai mama.
Mhm.
Sebab yang buat yang teh tarik tu is a robot humanoid.
Mm.
And so kita tarik zero spillage.
Mm.
Dia buat tarik tu, dia punya milk to tea ratio is perfect.
Perfect.
Kan? Macam, wow, I can't wait for that.
Mm.
Masak. Dia humanoid robot tu, dia cakap, oh, you can't cook like my mom. Benda-benda tu dia pergi rumah mak you, dia belajar macam mana mak you masak. Dia masak macam mak you. And there's exciting future tau. Physical AI, where AI is actually in physical form, humanoid, macam human beings, and doing stuff for us.
Yeah.
I want that future.
There's one thing that I remember. Please correct me in the comment if I remembering this incorrectly, but I think quite vivid lah what the experiment is all about. So they put a bunch of if I'm not mistaken, tea or coffee connoisseur, like people who really enjoy tea, and they can, from the very first sip of the drink, they know where's the a bunch of cups for them to grade and taste. So there's half of the cup is Nescafe, half of the cup is truly made by a coffee, and they grade it.
Ground coffee beans semua lah.
Coffee beans semua.
Dia kena kacau AI.
I think so. Yeah.
I kacau dia. Yes, I kacau.
Buat hal pula.
Hari ni banyak hal Bila you talk about AI, that's what happens. The machines don't like it when you talk about AI.
A 50-50 punya division lah. Okay, so the story is they gather a bunch of coffee or tea connoisseur, really expert in tea and coffee, to taste lah. So all these coffee people, they know already lah. From the first sip, they know already, okay, this is Liberia from some tropic climate of cancer, whatever. And I don't know. So they put a bunch of these people, and they grade a bunch of coffee. 50% of it is Nescafe and 50% of it is
Brew coffee,
brown coffee lah semua. So they ask lah. And obviously lah, the Nescafe punya ni, they grade it like, quite badly lah. Macam, this is not even good. And then the nice coffee, they grade it, they got a lot of coffee crema lah, whatever the terms and all this tea. The twist is that the Nescafe is the brewed one. And the brewed one is the Nescafe. And there is a consistent ranking for Nescafe. If we disregard the nomenclature of the supposed name of this coffee brand ke apa ke, if we disregard it, Nescafe is quite almost a consistent okay.
Yeah, faham.
Not great, but a consistent okay. So macam to tie into your point lah kan.
Just to add, you know what, wine tasting.
Wine tasting.
I read about wine tasting.
Same
thing lah.
Same thing lah.
This is wine.
It's
like that.
Yeah.
They couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wine condensate.
Iyalah. Itu expert, supposed expert macam, oh my god, snake oil thing, and I don't know lah. Tapi apa pun, to tie into what you said just now, this story is important because you mentioned you are waiting for the time where the teh tarik to be made with a perfect
Milk to tea ratio.
Human robot, right? Consistent. Every single thing is consistent. All right. It might not happen yet to teh tarik, but already happened to coffee. Yeah. Yeah. If you go to 7E, you open the peti ais, you see Starbucks in the bottle.
Oh, I meant you saw manufacturer lah.
Yeah. So in some sense lah, it's already here. Like you, whenever that you think of, oh, I want a burger,
Yeah.
a very good burger. I want a burger that every time that I eat, no complaint. You go to McDonald's. And you know, psychologically, you expect that you go to the McDonald's and these people, they're cooking the patty on the stove.
Yeah.
But even the eggs, they are sent through bags. Yeah, they sent through bags. You can look at it. They sent through bags, and they masuk dekat dalam heater, they microwave it, they put it into a steamer, and just to give some semblance of people cooking it.
Dia
Yeah.
macam this what do you call it, like protocol lah.
Protocol lah. Yeah. And
Which I think is so interesting. They perfected the formula.
yeah, and my argument is this. My argument is the perfect thing, the perfect stuff that we are all looking for is already here. Yeah. But apa yang belum sampai lagi sekarang ni adalah tailored bespoke things.
Oh yeah.
Tailored bespoke to our needs and to our wants and all the idiosyncrasies. Bespoke adalah apa bahasa Melayu dia?
Customizable.
Custom.
Tailored for you lah.
Tailored for you lah. Memang for you. Only 100% for you. Kan? Tapi itulah. Even if we wanted bespoke, people don't search for bespoke. People go to Uniqlo. Oh, this is good quality kan. Bro, itu dia measurement dia ambil daripada average. Oh. Yeah, macam I just want to ask kan. Yeah. You go to even say you go to because the cost of something truly tailored to you is high.
Just to jelas sikit McDonald's kan are experimenting with robot only chain restaurant lah. So the restaurant has no employees.
Yeah.
100% rated. Because like to your point, they already perfected the formula. So no humans involved. Masak semua. And the implication is amazing lah. Sebab you can run 24/7 McD kan.
McD. Betul? Yeah.
I not just McD lah. Sure ada pun. Tapi McDonald's started this thing.
Mamak pun sama. You go to Mamak, you order roti canai, where do you think the dough came from? You look if you go search kat Persatuan Mamak, ada list of suppliers. They supply the dough. They manufacture the dough. That's how they can keep the roti canai prices at a very stable rate. Yeah. I have this crazy, not crazy experience, crazy idea of of gauging the performance of the economy through this what I call the Mama Index. Mama Index lah. So if the price of Mama fluctuate, it is something wrong with with the economy lah. I digress.
Not just about food, right? Mama, and I think transportation.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you go to KL, monorail is not manned, kan?
Yeah.
Unmanned.
Yeah.
Dah forever lah.
Yeah.
ERL. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But maybe I think ERL is unmanned.
Yeah.
So a lot of this rail manned. But I think the AI punya physical AI punya potential I want to see is in cars.
Cars,
If we can have a Waymo like Grab. So that means bila you book your Grab car, right, e-hailing, ride sharing.
Okay.
No one's in the car. That would be quite.
Yeah, I've been one. I've been in one.
No one drive the car.
No one drive the car. It's MRT. I want it. Not to disparage your point lah. Yeah, I get your point. Yeah. So if we're taking efficiency, what? Sorry, this might be a bit choppy for the. I take a few step back and try to explain. Apple, when they released iPhone, they said this is the most advanced iPhone yet.
Yeah.
And same goes to OpenAI lah. This is the most advanced model yet. You must know that this tagline is not for you. It's not for consumers. It's for shareholders.
Sure.
to signal that there is growth.
Sure.
But for us, if I buy the new iPhone, it is indistinguishable from the iPhone that I'm using right now. The recording is same problem, same burning in the OLED, same stuff lah. And all this kind of thing is, for me the usability is way less. The utility value. And these words that the company are using is for the shareholders, and these shareholders, they are humans. And because they are humans, we have artificial intelligence and we have actual stupidity. And humans occupy a lot more space in the actual stupidity lah. Because machine cannot be stupid lah, right? But humans can be
But AI is based on human bias, human data.
human data.
Stupidity.
Yeah, stupidity also lah. So these shareholders, they did not care about. They even barely use this kind of stuff. They only care in terms of money. And for example, I give you about the cars. Why I quit about the MRT just now. If you think, what is the most perfect and optimal, efficient, the ideal form of transportation? The ideal form of transportation have several requirements lah. Must be cost effective. Must be advanced. Can move people from point A to point B. And did not contribute to any congestion.
Yeah.
Right? And ideally is non-operated by human lah.
Yeah.
We already have this.
Yeah.
His trains that solve all of this. And you must remember, you ask yourself, why do you buy cars? Oh, I buy cars because it's hard to move from point A to point B. I want to go to work. Why do you want to go to work with your car? Why? Because there is no trains to go there. If there is a train, if there is super efficient train, for example, if you go work in London, you go take the Piccadilly line ke apa ke, almost all of the Londoners, they don't bother with the car.
Yeah.
They don't bother. Like same goes to like people in New York.
Transportation is there.
Yeah, transportation is there.
I think we're talking about different things now.
Yeah.
So, because I think topics are AI. So let's just stick to AI. Because
No,
we're putting in different contexts already. I think the discussion has to, let's go back to the topic.
Yeah.
Right? Because it is going to be confusing if we talk about different things, not
Yeah.
just the topic. I think the question that we are asking now is the development of AI, is it a lot more hype or is it a lot more useful for everyday people?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about transportation. I agree. Generally, I agree that yes,
Yeah.
of course, train, but I'm thinking about the phase of transportation will be different if there's physical AI involved. Human error is something that we have to account for when this comes to traffic. People do crazy things on the road, especially in Malaysia. You drive on the emergency lane, you don't know how to signal. When you have AI, these things will happen. Yeah, there will be congestion for sure. That the discussion of having using trade is a separate discussion. I'm talking about AI technology. AI technology, I think, will be beneficial when we see more efficient and safer driving in the cars. I don't know whether way more are safer. I suspect my hunch is going to be the same as planes. Human pilots are there symbolic years. Actually, you don't need the humans to fly the plane. I think you need for taxi, taxi and takeoff.
Yeah.
But even there, so they say you don't need. Eventually, you're automated. I think the same thing will happen in cars. When humans are involved, when machines are involved, the rate of accident will drop. Now, obviously, they're more macam this autonomous driving cars. In the more risk, people who use Zaim, but what about the examples of Tesla dulu kan? Yeah, tu dulu like as technology becomes better, and this thing about technology is whatever you see today in technology, the worst version that is today. Tomorrow will become better. So AI-driven cars will be safer for humanity. That's what I think will happen. Planes, trains, the tech I think will be good for us. Cuma I think the hype, I think it takes away the discussion of everyday AI use.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
And what happens is the doomsday scenario tadi cakap pasal AGI, it creates a gap in the public now. The public baru je nak guna LLM. Baru je nak guna LLM. Tiba Terminator.
So,
What? It's not helpful.
yeah.
Yeah. And to your point, I agree with you. The big tech, especially Microsoft, for the AI, Anthropic, all these guys, the reason why they say their LLM, their models, AI models are the best because of shareholders, right? Actually not so much is investors. They're trying to get investors to pump in money to their company. Because OpenAI is burning billions every day. I think $1 billion a day or whatever. It's a massive amount. And they think they don't have that money for OPEX and also for CAPEX. So the discussion that we hear in the news sometimes, my advice for people, and just to be more practical, is that ignore the AI news for now. The more important stuff is how can you incorporate some AI in your life. And I think for most people, this problem is they hear about AI, kan, tapi they themselves don't take the trouble to just learn a bit of AI. That's very common. I've seen, and Luqman, you have seen before, people copy and paste AI into their punya work. Don't do that lah. It's so amateur. And you know, you think people don't know? People know. It takes a fool to know a fool. It takes an AI person to know how to use AI. You copy and paste AI. People know. People know, by the way. Especially the older ones. You guys copy and paste. You put in your.
It's okay, you can say it louder. The older people are not tuning into the.
Maybe for older people. Because times that Luqman is right. The human intuition is very important. You don't need to use AI to reply emails.
Yeah.
You don't need to use AI for everything.
Yeah.
Use your brain.
Yeah.
AI is there to complement you.
Yes.
It's companion for you, but it's not to replace your mind. Because if you're using it for 100%, the company is taking you.
Yeah.
And eventually the company will be like, actually, why are we hiring this person? They're going to AI je. Baik. So it's very important that at the age of AI, gap is there. There's going to be a massive gap between what you read and what you know. Ignore the news. Use the tool that you have in front of you. If your office uses Copilot, use.
Yeah.
If your office uses ChatGPT, what if your office doesn't use anything? Test. Google. Test something.
Yeah.
Same thing as I think in the past.
Yeah.
When we learn how to use computer dulu kan.
Yeah.
Computer. Actually, I don't know about you. My time, we actually had IT class. Class IT.
Ni LK, literasi komputer.
You remember those classes or not?
Yeah.
Floppy disk. I remember how to use floppy disk, how to turn on computer.
Yeah.
Ada cikgu wow.
Yeah.
It was so amazing. And it was only
Then you have to learn typing. That's again.
Yes.
A machine gun.
QWERTY boards.
Yeah.
So same thing here. But
Yes.
there's no teacher anymore. There's no teacher that's gonna help you. So you need to learn and press every button.
Yeah.
In AI.
Yeah. No, the reason I give the analogy of the cars and the train, it's not to say that I love to talk about trains. I mean, it's very on brand with my autistic brain. I love trains anyhow lah. I love trains. I freaking love trains.
What's the train?
Any type of trains. Any type of trains. So the reason why I tell you the story about trains and the efficiency and stuff, because I believe we are also talking not just to normal audience. I mean, if there's an off chance there isn't some policymaker watching this,
Highly unlikely.
highly unlikely.
Extremely unlikely.
Yeah. But I'm leveraging to that. I'm praising my hand and berdoa lah at this point lah. Yeah. For yeah, and YB Anthony Look. Come on. Hey, Anthony Look is a transportation. So in the off chance that they are listening or watching, I want all of us to be able to have the discernment between marketing ideas and the real stuff.
Agree.
And the real stuff, right? Macam all the marketing stuff lah. Marketing stuff will tell you to buy a new car every single year.
Yeah.
But in reality, you should probably take trains lah, like I said lah. Take trains. Same goes to the AI. AI, they will probably say that, people who said that, they said Terminator situation gonna happen. To put part of marketing juga.
Yeah.
To falsely boast their capability sebenarnya. And to be able to discern all of these things will help us not only to create better policy, better safeguard, but also to inform the voters on how to vote on the best policy.
Yeah.
Right. And I tell you, I am a nerd. I need to make a confession.
It's okay, we all know that.
Yeah, I am a very, very how to say, very, very heavy nerd lah. So nerd, as what nerd always do, is reading books, reading non-fiction.
Yeah.
And I read a lot of non-fiction. I read Isaac Asimov, I'm Robot. I read Isaac Asimov, the if I'm not mistaken, his short story The End of Time. And also I read Frank Herbert, and the Dune saga. Yeah, I also read AM, the I Have No Mouth Yet I Must Scream. Have you?
No.
Yeah, and I also read not even watching Matrix. I watched the anime version of Matrix, which is an expansion to the Matrix. Okay, and one thing I said, I regard why all this fiction I regard as a much higher tier than the James Cameron Terminator movies or her, because the people who created this non-fiction, they are scientists. Frank Herbert is a sociologist and ecologist. Isaac Asimov is a chemist, also a scientist. And if I'm not mistaken, the I Have No Mouth, I Must Scream is a is a scientist also lah. Yeah. This non-fiction, they depict AI in the sense that if they are smart, they will do things not to destroy humanity, but to manipulate humanity. Manipulation is the name of the game. Manipulation. And how they manipulate, why they manipulate is gone way beyond us. But the question that we must ask is, kita dah sampai tahap tu belum?
Yeah.
Apa yang kita buat sekarang untuk ensure yang segala bilion-bilion yang kita laburkan dekat dalam teknologi ini betul-betul ada impact? I tell you, Microsoft, 2 years ago, we proudly announced that we collaborate with Microsoft. Betul tak? And yesterday, I read the news, Copilot is scaling down because the CEO said, we are barely using it. Yeah, barely using it. Apa lagi? Nvidia. This morning, I read news. Dia kata, they are scaling down the chip production by 40%, if I'm mistaken. Scaling down. Why? It mean one thing, that the momentum of building database ke apa ke is actually slowing down. I'm not saying to be doomerism about this whole industry. I believe it has a lot of great utility benefit to us. But because these companies, these corporations, we place so much of our tax money, so much of our national value into this kind of industry, yet we literally have no idea. Even our experts are still spooked by this Skynet scenario. Yeah, but we have yet to ni.
The AI winter question lah. Will there be a third AI winter? And basically AI winter means investment, lack of interest. Yes and no lah. I think AI is here to stay lah. AI is here to stay anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, yes, because I think there's too much hype in the market.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about AI. No one knows what's actually happening. But the concern is if only 4 or 5 companies dominate the AI race, civilian race, not military, AI race, there could be a possibility yang kita reach a form of super intelligence. There could be a possibility that we reach this super intelligence. Who controls the technology? Is it Microsoft? Is it Google? Is it OpenAI?
Is it Palantir?
I don't know, maybe not Palantir. But like, is it
Department of Energy, US?
So who controls it? I think question mark. I think we don't want to reach a level where like media world, kan? Netflix buying over on the brothers.
And somehow all owned by Rupert Murdoch. Yeah.
It's like more than what?
Mm.
Half of newspapers around the world.
Yeah.
Right? We don't want that situation. Because what happens is later, we will be using American AI technology. Technology available to us. Okay. AI sovereignty, because Malaysia is not a player in AI, not really. We are more consumer than we are developer.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
But having said that, we are YTL, one of the companies in Malaysia, YTL. They have developed ilmu, which is an LLM, local LLM. And as of recording December, we still cannot access this ilmu. Yeah, if you're watching this, please release ilmu to the public. The public is waiting. You've launched it in September.
It's a good training data pun sebenarnya.
You still melayar data. So you need to release to public so public can use it. So we can use ChatGPT and ilmu second tokenize using the ilmu tokens for developers on the platform. That's something that I think will be beneficial for our country. We have this computer digital that under it is two entities. My digital.
Yeah.
Then you have NIO, National AI Office. National AI Office is working on a 2026-2028 National AI Action Plan. I think it's going to be released soon. It's good. So the idea is how do we become competitive as an AI nation in 2030. One thing that I think should be in the document is not so much about safety, but AI literacy. There's no point having a country that talks about AI if people are not using AI or don't know how to use AI. We talked just now, right? We talk about AI. What is AI? If you're not able to define AI, then
Yeah, it's not Anwar Ibrahim.
It's not Ibrahim.
Yeah.
We launched this AI for Rakyat. Not Ibrahim for Rakyat, AI for Rakyat.
Yeah.
Which is now I think called My Rakyat Digital Platform. Course online now. Sorry to be extremely critical here, but I think this stuff education platform has to be more advanced. It's
Betul.
not enough to teach people what is AI. Like, as in like, okay, the foundation, AI itu ini, bukan ini. It's not enough.
Betul.
It's not right here. People need to know how to use AI. AI meaning prompting. Basic lah. Prompting is a skill. Like driving. If you know how to drive a car, you can drive any car lah. In theory, kan? Including EV. I think you can even drive a lorry lah. Potentially you can lah. Kan? But maybe you have to have more advanced training, but you can.
GDL lah, ada GDL lah.
Kita boleh kot. I said okay. Maybe 5 minutes more lah to learn how to use the tools in a lorry. Kan? That's prompting, by the way. If you know how to use prompting, you know how to use all the big four, Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, Grok, kan? And you also will know how to use AI agents in the future. That will also use prompting, whether it's voice ataupun text. So for me, I think AI literacy is extremely important. Knowing how to read the news, knowing how to use the AI tools. I actually have an NGO, it's called Inclusive AI Association, IAIA, which I think we are trying to call it IAR.
Ayah.
Bukan daddy.
Bukan daddy ya. Walid. Bukan lah.
Make Malaysia's AI literate lah.
Yeah.
And why is because there's no one doing this, man. There's no one doing this. And for us, we're not concerned about development. We are concerned about ethical and safe use of AI. We are. But before you can talk about ethical and safe use of AI, you have to learn how to use AI first. It's like teaching people, be defensive driving or safe driving on the road. It's important. But they first have to learn how to drive.
Yeah.
It's not enough to teach. Okay.
Lesen diorang pun B2 je lah.
Kena. So that's important. AI literacy, learn how to use AI. It's important because the data is not very helpful.
Yeah.
In Malaysia, Google has trained about 500,000 people for AI literacy. ASEAN Foundation, I think it wants to train up to, 200,000 people. Malaysia has 33 million people.
33?
If you're training only a fraction of it, it's not enough. At the policy level, everyone above a certain age must be exposed to AI, must know how to use AI. Non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable.
From the working class, janitor, cleaner, to the 75-year-old pakcik, you need to have some working knowledge on AI. That is a real AI nation.
If I may,
Say policy maksud.
I think we should go into policy because the clarity lah. We don't want to parrot lah. I think a lot of AI expert already talk about AI.
AI experts using AI to talk to people.
Yeah. Itulah kan. And this is the keperluan lah of talking about policy, about dasar, mengenai dengan bagaimana kerajaan menggunakan. Kalau boleh lah, if I may, Zaim, I wanted to bring this to a much more rakyat level lah, because it's much more on brand in me kan. Not talking about AI. Budak-budak sekarang ni, ni mula cakap macam budak-budak kan. Budak-budak sekarang ni, kan, dia dah mula macam marah kan. Aku tumbuk ni. Negeri? Tak boleh lah, tak boleh. Kita nak accessible. Apa-apa pun kan. Budak-budak sekarang ni, kalau pergi dekat sekolah, kita pergi go to schools. Jangan pergi sekolah dekat Presin Putrajaya tu. Go to sekolah segambut sini. Rasa ke Bangi kan. Pergi sekolah tu. And you will notice a few things lah. Cikgu-cikgu, the teachers will ask the student to do some IT related homework and stuff. With the assumption that, budak-budak kan tahu guna handphone. Mesti tahu guna laptop. Mesti tahunya. But the fact on the ground is that a lot of school children, mana ada laptop? They barely know how to operate the keyboard. And it's much worse now because previously, at least the kids are hanging in the computer cyber cafe. They can play games and they are very, very familiar with the layout of the keyboards. They know how to use Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V. They knew all the shortcuts. They knew all this integrity. If you want to prank people, you press alternate F4. You close the tab.
Ctrl-V, Ctrl-C.
Yes. Yeah, kan. Betul. And macam I also studied in the university, local university. And Unimas, go Sarawak, kan. I'm very proud to say I wanted to be an honorary Sawakian, but I don't know lah. Please give me the KIC to me lah, if you can lah. If Abang Joe is hearing me, but something to say lah, right? University, I notice a lot of my friends, they are so struggling how to download Google Doc and how to operate Google Doc. Kan? Macam they write paper, they want to go to the next page, they press enter banyak kali. Enter. Yeah. While in actuality, the correct way for you to not to mess up the entire layout, it says Control Enter. Right. That's a correct way to do it.
Digital literacy ni.
Digital literacy.
Basic.
Yeah. And I want to say this lah. All this government right now, dia punya penanda aras, penanda ukur, at best SBP. At the least, is sekolah-sekolah in Putrajaya, all the schools in Putrajaya. What effectively, what they're trying to do, that's why we spend so much on education. Yang dikejar tak dapat. Yang dikendong berciciran. Nah, itu masalahnya. Kau nak cakap pasal AI, kau nak cakap pasal National AI ilmu and giving grants to ITL ke apa ke. But people in Terengganu, they don't even know how to operate a computer. And I said, show me where's the monitor. I said, class monitor. Tak ada. Waktu when I was in SK in sekolah jenis kebangsaan, the SDKC in my school, my elementary. So we still where am I? I'm sorry. Yeah. Where SDKC kan. At least I have literacy computer. And I know what's the difference between CPU, motherboard. We say motherboard pun dia tak tahu. Budak-budak sekarang. Because they operate, these people on the parliament, all this ni, they operate on a false assumption that, oh, budak-budak ni tahu guna phone. Don't tahulah. No. Don't ever work on false assumption. Because when you already invest, why government invest in ilmu? Because they want this to be roll out to the people who already know how to operate. Yeah, support lah. To be utilized lah all across. If not, we are going to the same problem as the hyper emphasis on application in government punya. Yeah. Malaysia Darul Aplikasi. Betul tak? Betul. Macam I go to like I love supporting. I have a very I don't know, weird emphasis towards supporting government lah. I like support government, whatever it is lah. I support the government, not the state of the day, the government of the day. I support the government. So I love to go to KK lah, klinik kesihatan, the government dentist, because I wanted to support, because I wanted to feel like the rakyat feel. I go there, like my recent visit to the dentist. I go there, I already book dekat the health app, the My Sejahtera. I already book the slot. I go there, I have to scan some more. Scan for what? And then it lead to Google Form. What about PDPA? And this is like it's mind-boggling. We macam because you punya penanda ukur is KL and Putrajaya. How do you fikirlah all these kids kan, this kids in kampung ke, in kids in suburban ke, don't have the a lick of the context lah on how to operate this. And that yet you talk some more about AI safety ke apa ke. No wonder lah we got all this problem.
So yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I appreciate the rakyat punya sentiment.
Yeah.
But I also feel that we have to be more nuanced in discussion.
Yeah.
Government bashing is easy, but I think let's be more practical here.
No, the practical is calling for the government to put focus more towards the digital literacy. You want to go digitalization? Go to digital literacy first. You give kampung schools laptop.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
So just coming in, I think it's good negation. I agree with you. This is a perennial problem. And I think yes, allocation for budget allocation every year for fiscal allocation budget 2026.
Yeah.
More must be given to people that need it.
Yeah.
Okay? This is a separate topic.
Yeah.
For example, subsidies should be given to people that need it. I don't agree in the Salah 100 where everyone gets 100k. I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Now, having said that, policy on AI is necessary. Government must have policy on AI. To say that, oh, why talk about AI when the laptop don't have? I mean, that's not what governments are for. Governments must govern. And government must govern with the times. Right? It's 2026, 2025, 2026, coming soon. You must have an AI policy. Having said that, you must be clear-eyed on the challenges that we're facing today. Meaning that you're right. The policy is there, but it must be based on the reality on the ground. Meaning that the data that we have is kawasan Kelantan, Perlis, Kedah, Sabah don't have internet connectivity. Not even like infra lah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. My last visit to Kapit also, I have to stand at a very specific area of the longhouse to get 4G.
So this is where I think it's easy to say to government to do these things, but I think pragmatically speaking, the policy must always be balanced. This is why it's hard to govern, because it's never easy to please everyone. But this is why I think there's some wisdom and value in having a bit more leftist policy here.
What do you mean?
Because government in Malaysia now under Anwar Ibrahim, who's purportedly on the left, circle left.
Nominally.
The philosophy of the day is still market rate supreme. And I think leftist policy would mean that can we put in more money in areas that actually need more
Yeah,
assistance?
true.
Can we buy laptops for people that actually need this?
Mm.
Sorry about Chromebooks that cost $1,000.
Yeah.
That is no brainer.
Yeah, no
If
brainer.
we expect billion ringgit, I think everyone can have laptop.
Yeah.
And give them free internet also.
Mm. I have friends who work in textbook editing punya company.
Yeah.
For the government. You'll be surprised at how much they spend just for textbook. I mean, during my time also dekat elementary school, sekolah rendah, tak gila ke apa? I learn computer without having computer. I learn through through textbook. Cikgu boleh guna tak laptop ni? Tak boleh lah. Ni tak ada lah. Penjaga makmal, pembantu makmal tak ada. And
we are having IR 1.0 issues in the era of IR 4.0.
Yeah. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying to the government lah. Janganlah buat benda ni tak saya lagi. No, I'm saying that you must be very clear eye, like you said lah, very clear eye on the realities. When you understand the realities, and you can.
And like this.
Your words, not mine.
That was my twist.
Yeah.
My twist is
Yeah.
because okay, the 2026-2030
Yeah.
action policy
Yeah.
is actually very right in the
Yeah.
sense of let's try to get foreign investment.
Mm.
And we haven't even talked about data center issue lah.
Yeah, betul.
Using of
Betul.
using of water and
Yeah, the load shedding potential.
something for data centers.
Mm.
Okay. We haven't even talked about that.
Yeah.
But I think emphasis must be given for Rakyat first.
Good.
AI, if you're using a policy, it must be Rakyat first. Not investor first. I'm so sorry. Even if you have 4%, 6% GDP growth, it doesn't translate to the Rakyat on the
Betul.
ground.
Yeah.
It is a lesson learned by every government around the world.
Mm.
Macro level growth doesn't translate to micro level prosperity. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
And also on this macro point, giving money to to everybody for countries to tunes, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Give money where money should be given, which is to the people that actually need it.
Mm.
Not just the poor, right?
Yeah.
Middle class,
Yeah.
the empathy,
Betul.
butchered at all levels.
Yeah.
So,
Betul, macam link tu RM3 daripada awak.
Action can be created. In the context of AI pula, token, for example, kan, using tokens, GPU as a service. So government pays YTL and says, or it have to pay. It tells YTL, can you give a portion of your tokens, your GPUs, for developers to use your platform, use your tokens to develop apps.
Yeah.
As a CSR, I think that will be a fantastic, because that YTL doesn't just make money, which they are, but also they're providing a service for the Rakyat. Right?
True.
Okay lah. Or they can't. It's too expensive. GPUs are expensive. The current NVIDIA punya best chips, it's called Blackburn 2000.
Blackbird.
Oh, it's called, it's high tech lah.
Yeah.
YTL is using that, yeah.
Oh.
YTL is using the state of the art NVIDIA chips,
Mm.
GPUs. Okay lah. Say you can't afford. Never mind. Government say will pay YTL ilmu, GPU as a service. Provide developers. So even couple people can use it. Okay lah, that's hard. Use a school. You know, there's so many schools nowadays that are abandoned, especially the more smaller schools, right? You see that, enough people, right? Especially vernacular schools. Repurpose those schools as data centers.
Betul. No need to repurpose. Don't say that we are oblivious to the current government initiative. We know about Nadi. The for the computer punya village punya ni kan.
Yeah.
They have already allocated how many millions of ringgit untuk rent those shop lots ke semua.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened to that? Macam benda dah ada.
We have micro data centers in these areas.
Uh.
But the purpose is for the Rakyat there to use that infrastructure to develop things. So macam think of it as cyber cafe, but for AI.
Yeah.
And so this is more community-centric, community-driven
Betul.
initiative solutions on the ground.
Yeah.
Because this is how you democratize AI for Rakyat.
True.
Is that let the Rakyat, and we assume Rakyat in the kampung, Rakyat in the outside KL don't know how to don't don't know how to use AI kan. Yeah, maybe mereka don't, but there are some people that are macam more driven than others, given the platform to be able to use AI to develop things that can benefit their community or themselves or their businesses. Instead of focusing on 2-3 big companies only. This is, I think, how if you put a bit of a leftist spin to this policy making, you can actually use AI for good.
For good, huh?
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So I think we've reached the longest.
I think that's the longest lah. Yeah.
AI has paused
Mm.
this scenario,
Yeah.
challenges, the opportunities. We talk about issues on the ground. We talk about solutions for policy.
Yeah. And then we have policy action sebenarnya. Yeah.
Closing thoughts before we close off?
The closing thoughts is all in all, it's a good initiative. And it's a good initiative for government to have this in their radar. And good initiative also for the rakyat to know, to learn. Tak rugi pun belajar sebenarnya. And I think the fact that we even have this kind of conversation is mean one thing dah, which is this thing has pervade into the consciousness of the people lah. How to use this and how to operate this kind of thing. So I think we can wrap this up. It's quite fitting lah, the longest session with the longest preparation time.
And also the biggest topic that we cannot cover all angles. One thing I'm proud is that we give a nation twist.
Yeah, we have yet to touch about the Rocco Basilis.
Mana you give a quick 1 minute.
1 minute lah.
Because this ties into the last final point about doomsday scenario.
Doomsday scenario. I think we should do a part 2 lah. Part 2.
I think this has been great.
Yeah.
AI and leisure. And we'll see you in the next video, next episode. See you then.
Okay, ciao.